Hello everyone, welcome to another week in my life. Hope you're having a great day, great night. I'm really excited for this week. Well, I'm actually usually excited for every single week and just everything I do. I try to make sure I am having fun. So whatever you get is what it is because that's what I'm doing, and I'm really excited to get into this. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, do not forget to subscribe, and if you could share this with 2 people, that would be awesome. Okay, let's get into this. So to start out this week, I was putting some different stuff away. First thing was AMLA, and this I've actually been taking. If y'all know back to the whole hormone thing, I am still very anemic, whatever the wording is. And I was looking and hearing from a friend too that AMLA is actually really good for that. It helps even out iron as well as a whole bunch of other stuff. It like almost unlocks it, I guess. I've been taking this on top of some iron supplements as well, and it's actually been doing awesome. After that, I put in a bunch of orange pills. I've actually been saving these in the freezer whenever I have oranges. So letting these sit for about a week with vinegar, and then I'm going to be having some all-natural cleaning disinfectant spray. The next thing I made was crepes, and this was our family recipe, so maybe I'll share that. I know I should talk about sharing recipes a lot, but if y'all really want to see them, let me know, and I'll do that. It's not sourdough. I have made sourdough crepes. They were not our favorite, so I think I do want to try a different recipe, but this is just our normal homemade crepe recipe that we've been making for years, and it's so yummy. Also, it just hit me. I don't think I ever did a follow-up. So y'all know, if you've been following me, that I was or have been trying to slowly incorporate dairy back in my diet since I've been off it for several years. And I was doing more like natural cheeses, low pasteurized dairy milk. And it's actually done so well. I am completely back on dairy, even stuff that's not in those categories. And my body has been handling it so well, and it's been so nice to not have to restrict it anymore. So a different day now, I decided to make some blueberry muffins, and I made them sourdough. So this was the fermenting dough, and then these were the finished muffins that I had with some scrambled eggs. And I could not miss showing off my iced red raspberry leaf tea. For lunch, I had some trout that I caught with some strawberries. So after that, I think this was actually dinner. We're showing a lot of food this day. I got some biscuits fermenting. And then while that was fermenting, I decided to go off and do a little bit more fishing. So I know a lot of people have been concerned, and it has really shown me how many people care. But honestly, I have been doing really good. I would say the first 2-3 days were really rough, and I just decided either to dwell on that or to focus on the future. And I know that my body does best when I am happy and not down. And if we want to try to get pregnant again, I needed to really look at the future and try to be as happy as I can. It's definitely have not been perfect, but it has definitely helped. And I have been feeling so much better, and focusing on the future just really helps a lot. So we got back from my little fishing trip. I wanted to make for dinner some hash browns, homemade hash browns. I cut up a bunch of potatoes and I wanted to make a lot of extra to have on hand just to be able to eat whenever. So first cutting up the potatoes into like shreddable sides that would fit into the shredder. So I then took the biscuit mix that had been fermenting and put it on to the pan. Now you could always roll this out, of course, but I just I'm kind of a little lazy, and I just like to put them on chunks onto the pan. So then I got the shredded up hash browns and I boiled them in the water for about a minute each. I did a few different batches into the water, and then afterwards I fried them up with some salt and pepper. All the leftover hash browns I put onto a baking pan and froze them so then I can have them later, and then after that I started making the gravy. So this is the next morning, and the first thing I did was take the hash browns from the night before and break them up into small pieces and put them in keep them in the freezer, and then just pull out like serving size pieces every time I needed them. The next thing I did was make homemade sourdough bagels, and honestly I was really frustrated with these. I've been doing really good at making anything sourdough, but something happened this day with the bread and the bagels where they just all went flat. And it really opened my eyes and helped me actually learn a lot more about sourdough, because I actually struggled making bread for a bit with sourdough. But yeah, sometimes things, when you think you got a hang of it, you don't, and you learn. So I do feel like I have a lot more knowledge about sourdough, and I'll probably do a video pretty soon about all that and how all I've been learning. But yes, it was a little frustrating this day with them. Also this day we got some flowers in the mail. We got quite a few after the miscarriage, and it was something really special just to have, especially because I love flowers, and really brought a smile to my face. So this was a different day, and Logan had requested like bean pork burritos, I think burritos for dinner. So I first had the beans cooking in the slow cooker, so I had all those cooking up, and then we had the pork barbecuing on the barbecue grill. After that, I went out and picked some green onions out of my garden, which was an awesome feeling to be able to harvest something out of it. And then I went and cut them up so we could have those on the burritos. So after that, I went and started working on making some wild rags. I have a craft show I'm going to be in about a month, and so I needed to get a whole bunch made. Just wanted to show you all my garden. So do a little update. I probably won't talk about it much today, but at least y'all can see it's growing and it's growing well. So I'm going to finish this video off by getting everything ready to take a bath with some fresh rose petals. Hope you guys like this video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with others. It'll be awesome. I hope you have a great day, great night. God bless.